Hello, everyone, and welcome to the BCMMA. Tonight, we've got the quarantine edition of the 1v1 tournament. We're all ready for it. We're all lined up. We've got 45 people in this server, and all 45 of them are probably in a city, but most of them are here, ready to watch these fighters line up tonight. We've got an all-star lineup of all the best 1v1 Minecraft players here in the BCMMA, already all fighting it out, duking it out, in fact, for the prize of 15,000 Karunas. So, we've got a lot on the line. And we've got matchups on the ready. So, all we're doing now is we're waiting for our first round matchup. First up, we got Ben Jeremy versus Tweebog. And of course, as we know, Tweebog did okay in the 1v1 tournament. TBI Wog, Tweebog. Yeah, okay, fine. Hating on me, Citrus, won't you? Oh, how? TBI Wog. There we go. It's up to him. But either way, TBI Wog versus Ben Jeremy. And of course, TBI Wog hasn't had the best BCMMA career. Of course, he has done a fantastic job as, of course, the bodyguard. But you look on the other side, you got Ben Jeremy. He made it to the finals in the 2v2 tournament. His partner, Super King, who, by the way, has one of the toughest brackets out of anyone tonight whatsoever. So I feel bad for him. My heart goes out straight to him. Oh, excuse me. We do have a replacement. We're having Timmy. Timmy449 is going to be the replacement. And yeah, he's going to replace Ben Jeremy. So Jeremy, coronavirus concerns. Rest in pieces, Ben. I hope you respawn at the hospital. So, never mind. We've got Timmy449 versus TBI Wog. I have never seen Timmy. And, well, I have seen TBI Wog. So, I gotta go with my favorites here, right? TBI Wog, he's been around the block once or twice. And he's definitely no wet-nosed fighter. He's gone in there. He's gone straight into the action. But now we've got a new member, a literal Timmy, who, you look at it, like, you got guys like Timmy, who are really just the heart and soul. Timmy is sitting on a balance of under 2,000 Karunas, and then, you know what? If he wins this tonight, it will quite literally multiply his money 15-fold. That's a lot. So he's fighting for his life on this server. He wants the money. He needs the money. Quite important. So I'm going to get an in-game interview, if you don't mind, who is in this server. Let me call someone out real quick. All right, so yeah, Citrus, because you tend to be pretty active. I got a couple of questions for you before we get this night started. Yeah, all right. So Citrus, tell me. So we are in your 79th straight week of being BCMMA champion. Not literally, but basically. But for the first time, it seems, we've got some pretty dang good competition. Oh, never mind. We'll have to hold that. We'll have to hold your interview because we are not going to hold up the fight. The fighters do seem ready. Timmy is ready. TBI Wog is ready. And the countdown has started. And here we go. The fighters zoom out of the gate, except Timmy, who decides to not zoom out of the gate. He is a Tom skin from Tom and Jerry? Well, he's playing very passively, and both these people just tend to flail their arms at each other. Maybe the lag is doing something, but both these fighters, in both the literal sense, are pretty gray. Their skins and their fighting styles. They don't really know where they're going. Can they run at each other? There we go. We've got some action. They're punching each other. Oh man, this is just the 2000 IQ mind games. That's what this is. And TBI Wog taking the advantage. This Tomcat has nothing on the absolute Chad, or shall I say Jerry. that is TBI Wog. Now they're going at it. Now they're fighting. Now they're brawling. And now we see another defensive setup. Oh, they pulled out the bread. Both of them. TBI Wog pulling out some food, gonna eat it, and now go in for the kill. Timmy kind of confused. Is he holding watermelons? Oh no, he's holding watermelons. Literally the worst food that you could bring to this event is a watermelon. Actually, I take that back. Rotten flesh would be the only thing that's worse. But he can't eat that. Like, this is pretty bad for Timmy. Timmy just has to survive, but he's getting beaten up on in the corner. TBI Wog. Oh, man. Getting that bread, or shall I say the baked potato. He's got it in his hands. He's got his first win in the BCMMA tournament. TBI Wog, congratulations. I give my hats off to you. Congratulations, you have your first win in the BCMMA. And now, TBI Wog now 1 and at least 4, to my knowledge. So, you know what? Hey, he got the W. He's got a win percentage that is above 0. Oh yeah, dude, Citrus, it's okay. I tried. Well, next time. So TBI Wog will advance at least to the quarterfinals. Next up, we've got Dwarpy versus Super King. As I said, both of these fighters are incredibly good. Citrus, get out of here. Come on, man. Come on. Hey, there we go. Boo, throw tomatoes at him. There we go. He's gone. Good job. Thank you. All right. Well, the fighters already. So this is a blazing fast setup. Again, 2 premier fighters. Dwarpy coming off of an injury. He's had some time to recover. Hopefully it's not too serious. What I've heard is that he does have a few broken bones. But other than that, I hope that it isn't anything debilitating. He says, and I quote, "It hurts." So there is your information of the day. Now, of course, we'll have to see how Dwarpy performs under the pressure, under the injury. And he's going up against Super King, who, as I mentioned earlier, made it to the finals of the 2v2 tournament with Ben Jeremy. So quite important. A very high-skilled matchup. We've got the countdown. And here they are. Stop hitting me, please. Thank you. All right, now this one's got the action. And right now, Dwarpy kind of lagging a little bit. I mean, this is just mostly the server, but look at this. Super just acrobatically getting knocked around in the air. And I think what's happening here is that, like, oh yeah, Dwarpy taking advantage of the way that Super is jumping. I'm not sure how much that will affect the hit count and damage, but, you know, Super trying to go for the jukes, but the jukes catch him as Dwarpy's fist makes contact. They're both going to take a second eat, I think, or maybe that's just the lag. I can't quite tell, but now Dwarpy going for the much more grounded, much more tracking-based style. The fighters lose track and sight of each other because of all of this lag. It is pretty much a maze to get around, but I think Dwarpy thus far has gotten a few extra hits in, but we'll see how the crit damage affects it. Super King trying to deal with Dwarpy right now, but I don't think that he can get through all this lag. And look at that. There's the food from Dwarpy. Should give him a massive advantage. I can't tell. Maybe Super could have gotten some food in, but otherwise he's going to have some problems because he has not had the time to heal. So we're still back in these 1v1s. Super, I think, got the food off. He's holding a piece of steak. He got the particles out, so he could be there. Again, these acrobatics require energy. He needs to be able to fuel himself. And now Dwarpy going for just the lag eats, and he's timing it perfectly so that by the time that all this lag is over, he's got food down his throat. And he's healthy and ready to go. But this fight is lasting for such a long time. Dwarpy finally now in the corner. And this is going to be where the jukes aren't going to work because Dwarpy just has a lot less of an angle to track. He's got basically 90 degrees that Super can be, and now he's fighting his way out of the corner. This is going back towards the middle of the stage. Super getting some steak, so he'll enjoy that. Hopefully got some butter with it. Now he's going on the offensive. Dwarpy taking lots and lots of hits. Now, again, just look at this lag. That's such a big factor here, but Super seems to be taking more hits. They're going to take a reprieve. They're going to eat. Again, potatoes have less food meter that you're going to fill up. So Super should have a slight health advantage because he's getting that steak. He's getting that full 4 hearts. Excuse me, 4 hunger bars, but he's taking shots now. 1, 2, 3, 4 in quick succession. Super only able to give a 1 in return towards Derpy, but that one is a crit. And Derpy taking his time, getting his food, and still going back at it. This fight is lasting for literally forever. When are we going to get the call on food? I can't tell. But regardless, this is going on for forever. These fighters literally duking it out to their maximum. Dorpy taking some time. He had to run away. Super decided that it was better to heal and regroup, and so Dorpy will get his bearings back, and his bearings might be what he needs. He gets a couple of shots, but his health is so low. You can tell, and there it is. Super finishing it off in this long fight. Oh, what an absolute match. And Super pulling out at the end. Really, you could tell his superior planning with his food, and that jumping acrobatic style made it very difficult for Dwarpy to keep up with them. So Dwarpy, for the first time that I've seen, going out in his first match. I have yet to see that in BCMMA. So that's quite new. Though Super still has a gauntlet to go through. He'll be facing TBI Wog next. But now, this one is going to be a problem for Pig Girl. It will always be a problem for anyone that decides to play Citrus. Because, of course, Big Purple Uwu, or also and better known as Citrus Tea, is going to be the next match. I mean, we can all put heavy favorites here. I think that should be relatively obvious. But that is all well and good. We're getting the countdown, and look at that. The fights are fast. A lot cleaner. Good job to the admin team, because they're managing to really get these fights going. People are here. People are ready. Pig Girl is ready. She's had some difficulties in the past in BCMMA, and she might have some difficulties here in the best player here. Both of them in the hazmat suits. So you know what? The one good thing is, even though they may be hitting each other, they're at least not spreading any viruses. So Big Girl, going for the jump shots and now kind of losing some tracking, and that's going to be the problem. But the absolutely daring food is actually quite important, because getting that food lead, especially when you know you're going to lose these straight duels, will get you a lot farther than you could think. Now, Pig losing sight and losing track of Citrus, you can really tell that either it's a low sensitivity or not quite great flicks from Pig Girl's side, because she often loses tracks. But now they're just going to eat in each other's faces, both of them 2-1 in favor of Pig Girl, at least in terms of what they're eating. Again, both going for the baked potato. So quite important. But now Pig Girl getting a wombo comboed, and that's going to be a problem, because when you're pushed back like this, it means that you're taking so much damage, and that's exactly what's going to happen, is the damage that outdoes it. Oh, Citrus Tea finding a way to pull it out. Once again, he will advance quite predictably to the semifinals. Excuse me, quarterfinals. So Dakman versus Gil is up next, and we are totally ready for that. And now we are waiting. So, I mean, what does this mean? Right? So if you look at the bracket and how it is now, we've got really a great start. And I mean, what we think, well, I mean, what have we seen? We've seen TBI Wog with his first win, and I gotta give respect to the man. Dorpy going out in the first round, also very unpredictable, and this has been the only normal match, at least for where the standing should be. Citrus Tea pulling a win out against Pig Girl, who has had some suffering in her time here. She's now out of the tournament, and now whoever wants to play Citrus Tea has to win it right here and right now, because that's who they're going to face between Gil and Dakman. Of course, we've seen the Airbender Dakman 3D himself versus effectively a hacker in a Gil. His APM just insane. mind-boggling, mind-blowing. In terms of pure skill, Gil is definitely up there. And Dakman, he's been known to pull out a cheesy win or two, but he's going to need a lot more than just cheese if he wants to win here and now. So, okay, the fight has started, and I lost some of my track of what's going on because ants are attacking my desk brutally, just like Gil is being attacked by Dakman. Of course, there is a bit of a lag problem here. This is going to be consistent throughout pretty much all of the matches today, and kind of what happens inherently when you've got just this much going on. So we see like just pretty much these punches back and forth, not really going in anyone's favor. They're staying towards the middle of the map, and just look at how laggy this is. They're throwing out punches, and I'm not sure who's connecting or even hitting onto who because, well, it's going to be a problem. But look at this. Gil found a way. He found angles, and now Dakman is on the back foot. He's running away. He's having to defend himself. He just needs to get some time to get his food, but Gil isn't giving it to him. He's going for the real marine tactic. Dakman is on the run. The airbender is just trying to use Aang's ball to get away, but there's no running away from the USA. Dakman out of the field and into basically the Geneva Conventions because, well, this military man doesn't want to give it up. He doesn't want to do anything like that. So now Dak deciding to valiantly go back in, but the problem is that he didn't go back in with the plan. He has to go back to his own spawn. Gil is putting him there. He's saying, hey, you can go anywhere but in this arena because I am going straight to the top. Dak getting crit and destroyed. But no! Where did that come from? How? How did that happen? What? What were the health bars? Did Gil just not eat? Was this the pumpkin pie powers? I don't even know. Hashtag pumpkin pie gang with a mysterious win. I don't even know how that happened because like Dak was just getting destroyed. And then I guess the pumpkin pie gang pulled it out because that pure amount of raw health or food being revived, I guess brought it back. I can't believe that at all. So Dakman using the pumpkin pie powers, air dried, air cooked. That just goes to show how important your food can be. Look at this. We've got a bunch of guys here. We've got, I've never seen this guy. Dwarpy, cool. Toilesu, someone of the sort. And Dakman, who are all in the dubbed pumpkin pie gang. Oh, everyone going to the grocery store right now, buying some pumpkin pie. Now is the time to be owning a pumpkin pie company. If you didn't have it before now, well, it's time to get one. Because you really see the advantage. I mean, I've been stressing at this since day one. Your food choices are incredibly important. But that was something else. That was something completely else. Now, there is another angle to this, right? And I don't know, because I don't explicitly remember it, but did Dak eat while he was being thrown out? Because if he did, there is a question there. He did not. He's saying directly that he did not eat while he was thrown out of the arena. Okay, so quite fair. Fair play. So, didn't happen. My conspiracy theories are for null. And ultimately, Dakman with the clean win. So next, this one's gonna be good. So we've got Ian Head versus Sprite, aka Squatters, aka Sprite Tropical, aka Sprite _ Tropical, aka the finalist and a winner of the last 2v2 tournament. Oh god, you hear that? This is my prediction machine at work. If you can hear the printer, at least. So, That's all nice and good. Yeah, you can hear the printer. All right. Yeah, no, this is actually the script. Ian just sent me the script from just a second ago, and I'm printing that now so that I can know exactly what the results are. So what's going to happen is that Ian's going to come into the arena, and he's actually going to be the finalist, and he's going to win it all. In fact, he's doing the countdown himself. He's rigging everything himself. This is Ian's world, and we're all just living in it. And now, oh god. Is it really? Is this Ian's world? Especially if the world hasn't started yet. Ian's walking out. He's ready. The countdown has started, and now Sprite just exploding out of the gate, coming in ready to fight, but he's being stuck in the air. He got lagged and then double shotted by a quick and easy 1-2 punch from Ian Head. So now Sprite trying to keep his bearing. He's being the less mobile one, but his turning and tracking is just so good. You can tell why he was a finalist in the 2v2 tournament. And it wasn't just Citrus. It was also the skill of this man right here. He's got a punch. He packs a punch. He's a man in a can throwing it out. And now he's got that sweet, sick punches. Ian Head got some food. He decided, I believe that is a baked potato. He's not part of the pumpkin pie gang yet, but now look at this. We've got some problems here because really, Sprite's getting going for the offensive. People stop littering into the arena. This isn't a bad fight at all. This is a good one. They're going at it. They're giving it their all, and will Sprite squatters. Oh, look at that. He ate. He came back, and then he gave a quick punch to the face of Ian Head. And that's all it took. So, GG's Sprite Tropical will be advancing now. And the script is being printed once again. Oh no. I just have a PM and a word. Officially, Gil is retired. Gil, that is right, people, has, and I quote, saying on Discord that he quits Businesscraft altogether. So his career is done. That is a legend that has fallen. And now, before we get on to the next match, I have to say, don't forget to sign up for the Tour de Businesscraft on the BCAA server. #ad. Because, you know, we all got to see some of that in good action. You know? You want to go see people going at it, go biking. That's what we want to see. We want to see people bringing the pedal to the metal. But here's the thing. Today is not the time for pedals. Today is the time for fist. If you want to go use your feet, go to the Tour de Businesscraft. If you want to use your hand, you want to get dirty, you want to get the fights on, you come here. You come for this next fight. And the next fight that we have coming up, Money Sign Zolf versus Puka Granadum. Oh god, I still remember that name, and I still don't remember how to pronounce it. Punka? Punka. I'm gonna go with that. Alright. So, $sign Zolf, hoping to get more than a few $signs here tonight. But he's gonna get through a Punka. Punka? Punka? Haha, Punka. Punka. Alright. Well. Punka. Lining up. The fighters are ready. And we are ready for some haymakers. Watch your socks and your jaws, because if not, both of these fighters can knock them off. Punka. Lined up. And on the other side, as I've said, Zolf ready for it. He's got both his fists armed and ready. He's ready for the punch out. Ian's asking the all-important question. Some people, they go into fights saying, hey, are you ready to rumble? But no, Ian Head, he doesn't need that. He doesn't need that. So all he needs is one simple question. Ready. And with that question starts the countdown, which has begun. And now, here we go. Here's the start of the fight. Zulf in the back, but the lag just gave these two just a jousting match. They both gave one hit and then went towards the other side. Now they're going for fights. Bunka now is somewhat of an advantage, but now Zulf taking it back. An Elytra flight being used. I'm not sure how legal that is, but that is kind of a problem, because that did kind of affect the way this fight has gone out. Still, Zulf going after Punka. Punka got an eat out and through. So I think right now that should be okay, but we're still going at this fight, and they're still trading shots onto this far side of the corner. They're still somehow dodged that baked potato. So that's still sitting on the field, but now Punka decided to bring herself into the corner. Zulf taking advantage of that. Punka's in trouble. Zulf getting food, he's eaten, now he's going in, gets a crit shot, and now just putting and pummeling damage in. Oh, Punka just spamming jump, has used the Elytra 3-4 times, but now that's not an Elytra flight. That's not what the animation looks like. No, that's the death animation that makes Punka fall over. Now, Money Sign Zulf will be advancing because he did the good thing. He did the punch out. He did the win. So, with that, there would be some questions with this fight about what would happen with Punka if she had won, because, well, as I am aware, Elytras are not allowed. Hashtag no bueno. So if that were the case, well, do we redo the fight? Do we say the result is valid? I don't know. But what we do know is that Zulf is moving on. All right. So we have questions about where things are going, because, oh god, these trios really trying to style. They've got style, they've got grace, they've also got deformities in their face. So, now here's the question. Who is up next? Because we have some problems. Sometimes, this is what happens. People that don't show up, they're just not there. Kermit versus Garmin. And I believe, to my knowledge, that Kermit 42 is in fact here. But instead, TPZ. Oh, wait, can I fight this? Can I meme this? I'm going to lose. Oh, sweet. All right, I'm going in. All right. Hey. Give me Melon Gang. Where are you at? Or not Melon Gang. What's it called, gang? Crap. Why can't I think of food? Pumpkin Pie Gang. I need some pumpkin pies. No. I don't want the potatoes. Here you go. Take the potatoes. I want the good stuff. Here's your potatoes back. I need some pumpkin pies. Sweet. I need like 5. Not a stack. But thank you very much. All right. Now, I am making my BCMMA second debut. Fun fact, I have entered one tournament, and that is the only one that I've entered, and that one I won. So, am I really a good fighter? Let's find out. Well, here's the thing. I've got a bit of a narrative here for Kermit. And that narrative is very simple. Kermit has just been playing around recently with a guy well known in this community by the name of Citrus T. And Citrus ended up winning multiple times. Or not Citrus, Kermit ended up winning multiple times. So he's definitely has some skill. Kermit's getting ready. Now, fun fact, I have this secret little tactic that I run with that makes things a little bit better. No, as of right now, I am not ready. I am not ready at all. I'm still waiting. It'll make sense. This is a secret technique that will only go out to maybe one other fighter. When Westridge has our official sponsorship. Fun fact, we have secured an official Westridge fighter. We just need to get really into that. All right. Now I'm going to activate my secret technique. and I am ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Countdown's going, and I'm out, and I'm running, going for Kermit. Kermit's a scrub because he's really bad. And now I'm just jumping and styling on this kid. Kermit can't keep up with this. He's not as good. He can't deal with my punches. What's he gonna do when he has to deal with all of this? Oh, he's in trouble. He's taking hits. He's confused. He's in so much trouble. Oh, Kermit's about to die. He's gonna lose now. And oh, I died. All right. Rest in peace, me. F. Big F. It happened. I have finally been dethroned. That's pretty much what I expected. F's in the chat. Oh no. This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. All right, well, I'm going to claim these pumpkin pies on my own. And then Kinkai, you were the guy? Not consented. Exactly. Someone take Kermit out of this. All right, wait, here you go. Here's your pumpkin pies back. Here's like all of them back. Oof. Rest in oof. All right. Well, now that I'm back to my normal watermelons, back to our regularly scheduled programming. And hopefully better fights than that. So, Shrek 51 versus Danny XX. Ooh, this one's gonna be some spicy memes. Here they are. Oh, Travi versus Danny XX because there is no Shrek. Shrek is gone. Oh, there's no sequel. Shrek has not been renewed, but TPZ has, and he's ready to go on to Danny. Danny taking some shots, and she's slightly confused. She can't keep a hold of TPZ. TPZ going in for these combo punches, giving him the old 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all together, and he's just running in jumping circles. Dude, TPZ is playing absolutely strong right now, and he's just sitting there, just asserting dominance with pure jumping memes. Now, Danny doesn't like memes. Danny's going to downvote those memes because they're not Shrek. Danny would have liked Shrek, but no, this is TPZ. TPZ is a bad meme, but TPZ has some food. TPZ has a lot of food. So this is going to be a problem. As right now, Danny just running around. What? Well, TPZ, what was that? That was like a freaking Scooby-Doo. Just absolute pure juke. Danny just stopped. TPZ went straight past him, and now we're into another fight. Again, I think TPZ's winning out these pure brawls. But Danny has had some food. But again, she's in trouble. You can tell. When people start to get low, they go for these runs because you don't want to give up damage in these trades. But now Danny on the combo, forcing TPZ to have to eat something, but no, the only thing that will be eaten is Danny eating some dirt. I guess it's sandstone. So TPZ, he advances. What a good job. All right. So with that, we go to our next match. The next match is TBI Wog versus Super King. So, interesting matchup here. And I think that honestly, this has some potential here. You know, TBI Wog high off of his first win ever. So he's hoping not to take any L's tonight. He knows what victory tastes like. And you know, once you get there once, well, it's pretty easy to do it again. I kid. Some people have some pumpkin pie powers. That is a thought. But another thought here, and now, is that, well, oh snap. All right, I've got an announcement to make. So TPZ has officially forfeit his spot and let Danny 99X advance. So TPZ has been eliminated by himself. So with that, here we go. The show must go on because it doesn't matter who's been eliminated. We got to find out who else is going to be eliminated. Who else is going into the fray? And now, pull out a sword. What the frick? What was that? That was just silly. And now Citrus is into the arena. What? No, my script doesn't say this. They're wearing armor. They're fighting each other. Look at this. TBI is on fire. And I fell into the arena by complete accident. And now this is just complete chaos. Is this even a match? Can we just, like, stop? Please? Both of you, stop. So we don't have to go from the hospital to here. Go back. Eat food. Let's reset. Let's pretend that this never happened. Nothing happened here. No one saw it. It's official. We're restarting. Oh, snap. DPZ with the snapback. So, haha, well, while everyone else in the chat is debating whether or not TPZ is in fact a simpleton, we will instead get ready for the reset. Haha. So we've gone from 5 down to go. That's how counting works. And this is how fighting works, is 2 people going at it, bringing their big, strong baked potatoes, and they think that's a steak. TBI Wagi, oh, he's being absolutely pummeled. What is this? This guy, Super, is acting like a goddamn Naruto character, absolutely teleporting to behind TBI Wog, and TBI Wog's just on the run that fast. Oh no! What is this? This is like watching the US go to war with, like, Hawaii. It's not good. TBI Wog's in so much trouble, and, well, he's not in trouble anymore because he's dead. Oh, ho, 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 go to the hospital. But I hope you don't catch corona because, well, you've got some things to deal with, and he'll be in the hospital for a long time. So, this absolute ninja that is Super King, it advances, and he's fighting his way through what I would argue is the toughest bracket of anyone tonight. And he's saying he's almost at full health. Oh, wow. All right. That's why he's not just the king, not just the Super King, but the Super King. All right. So, as we all know, we've got a match, and we're still going on because we have already marked and knocked our first contestant in the semifinals. That's Super King. But the fight for the next spot, the fight for the right to fight Super. Yeah, bad rhymes. I'll get there eventually. No, that's not quarter. That's semis because they fought. Yeah, then they fought. Yep. Yeah, no, that's right. Either way, we've got Dakman versus Citrus Tea. Let me spill the tea. The tea is the fight is on its way. Dak just proved the power of pumpkin pie. But Citrus doesn't believe in the power of pumpkin pie. Citrus believes in his fist and his baked potatoes. Can you believe in that? Can you believe in the 79-time BCMMA champion? Can you believe in effectively a god? Or will this barbershop quartet cheer their friend on to victory? We will see. Now, we've counted down, we're on the go, and Dakman is already out the gates, and he's going into Citrus's territory. Citrus, though, taking some shots, but again, he's known to do this every now and then, take a couple of shots, kind of sandbag, and then go in for the kill, but Dakman looking quite strong right now. He's already gotten an Eden. Ooh, Dakman, that's quite strong. And that's going to be problematic because Citrus, well, he's just going to get comboed here in the corner. That's going to be a problem. Citrus is on the run. For the first time in BCMMA, we see Citrus in a very compromised position. He's got to turn and fight his way through. Oh no, look at that. Dakman with the second pumpkin pie of his night. He's so ready. He wants his just desserts, and that can happen if he can get this fight through right here. But now it's turning a little bit towards Citrus's side. Still Dak stabilizing, keeping things even in terms of punches. We're going through these little cavalry battles that happens because of lag, go back and forth, cross each other. They took a moment or reprieve to eat. They broke the peace now because now they're going at each other at the center of the stage. This fight is going to be intense. This fight is intense and it's all going down. And now the lag just can't handle the sheer amount of power. Oh, Dakman taking free shots. That's the internet connection that's hurting him so much. Now he's on the run. He did get some pumpkin pie down, so he will be able to heal back up just a little bit. Citrus is just going pure aggro, so maybe this could be a turn. But look at all of these shots, one after another, after another. Dakman just wants to go home, and his friends are standing above him, holding a funeral for him. Citrus now getting attacked. Oh no. They're trying to get a revenge for Dakman. And you know what? This is so sad. F in the chats for the man. For that sad, sad Dakman. He tried so hard. He thought that he could do it. And then whether it was his internet, whether it was just simply being outskilled by the champion, well, the world may never know. But what we will know is that the Pumpkin Pie Gang will be holding a funeral in 2 days' time at 4 a.m. So please be there as we all repay our respects towards Dakman 3D. He was a good friend to all of us, and a good fighter, and a good man. GG's. GG's, Dakman. All right. Now, as we mourn the loss of a valiant contestant, we go into our next match. A very, very exciting next match. Kermit versus Danny 99X. Oh, excuse me. I'm completely wrong. I am completely wrong. Because we've got the Money Sign Zolf versus Sprite Tropical. Squatters. Oh, they're in their sides. They're ready. Yeah. Completely wrong. Yep. It happens. Oh man, I need some water after this. All right. Well, the countdown has started and ended quite promptly. They're ready to go, but no, they're not. Instead, they decide that they're just going to sit there. Sprite? Oh, whoa, an absolute teleport. Was that an Ender Pearl or was that just massive lag? I don't know. But look at that. Sprite's coming out with bamboo because he just wants to whack Money Sign Zolf right where it hurts, in his wallet. Because that's what he's trying to do. Stop that money-making man from going any further. Oh god, Electroflight from Zolf. The questions that were on Punka are now on to him, but again, it might not matter because we're looking at this. Sprite's just absolutely beating on Zolf. This is barbaric. Oh no, he's giving him the reusable can because he can do it once, he can do it again. And oh, Zolf, rest in pieces. GG's, what? Whoa, that was real close. Sprite just DC'd. If that would have happened half a second earlier, that would have gone the way of Zolf. But instead, Sprite somehow clutching it out, beating both Zolf and his internet connection at the same time. He'll go on and he will advance. He has to wait for whoever his next opponent will be. Either Kermit 42 or Danny 99X. Still, that's a huge clutch. Also, in an effort to promote scientific literacy, I, Tree60 NoScope, have declared it imperative that I give out scientific facts. So now, let's talk about some scientific facts. The fact is really simple. Carol Baskins did 9/11. Let that sink in for a moment. All right. Now that you've thought about it, let's think about our next fight. All right, next fight will not be between two conspiracies. There is no conspiracy here. The conspiracy really is gone. I had the script. I printed out. You all heard me print the script. But the script, I actually, no. Excuse me. I've been reading the script completely wrong. Because the script is supposed to be read upside down. We're flipping the script right here, right now. We've got Kermit42 versus Danny99X going at it, and Kermit, oh ho ho, he says, you know what? It's not easy being green, but it's so easy to get the green because I just have to pummel through Danny here in this corner, and oh, look at that. He's already got a lot of hit advantages in his favor. Danny with very colorful hair, and that colorful hair is up in the air, being sent over the rainbow. As Kermit still taking shots, not relenting. He's going for the kill. And he went for it, and he got it. GG, Kermit with the easiest match of this tournament. And that's saying something, because we just saw what happened earlier. Oh man. TBI Wog versus Super King. I don't know which one was faster. That or, that one right there. Kermit42 with the speed run. So now, he's in the semifinals. He will inevitably be facing off against Sprite Tropical. So that'll be a very fun match in the semifinals. And so after the semifinals, which is totally the halfway point, we'll be having a halftime show. So be on the lookout for that. Fun fact, you have the potential, straight up potential, to win 1,000 Karunas. Dude, Citrus, I know you're trying, man. It would have been good. But the problem is that we just don't have time. We're getting back-to-back matches that are all fire. We can do it next time. Once we have the time, we get here early, we get it through. But you gotta win, man. You gotta win your next fight. And to win his next fight, he's got an opponent that he's beaten before. In fact, he beat him last week. Super King took the L last time, taking second place in the 2v2 tournament with Ben Jeremy. Of course, he's facing off against Super and Sprite, and of course, Sprite doing well on his own. So, contestants are in their cages, ready to be released like big cats. And they're ready to claw it out in the middle of the arena. Oh God, please don't look at the chat. It is not safe for work. All right. Everyone is ready. We're getting a yee from Citrus D. And we're getting a countdown. Oh God, he's going to pee in the stadium. But hopefully he doesn't leak his performance. Oh God, that was the worst line I have ever used in my life. But you know what? Super King not coming out with his best of openings, as this is just an absolute scramble. The stage is on fire, and so is Super, because he's just getting lit up with punches one after another. But now he's kind of found his footing. He's getting shots backwards. Oh, just Citrus right now trying to give Super the bone. Now we swap back to food, and once again, we see the strategy every now and then. Citrus kind of feigns these runs, eats, and then comes back for the kill. So now, the problem is, you look at this, Super hasn't had the food advantage. Yes, he's had some shots, and maybe he could have been up before the eat, but now it's going to be a problem. And if he takes time to try to get something down, well, he's going to be in trouble. Still, he might have gotten that. Maybe the crit stopped it. Still, he's taken some damage, and we're into these trades. They're going at it right now, and it's all towards the middle of this stage. So with this fight right now, we can't really tell who's in favor of who, but now Super getting some advantages, but at the same time, Citrus, he got a nice, delicious steak. Very succulent, very well cooked, not overdone, the medium rare. And now Citrus ready to give a medium rare steak straight to Super's face. And he's going at it. Oh, look at these combo hits. Super kind of bouncing around. Who ate there? I don't know who did, but whoever did will definitely be very happy. because that's going to lead towards some health advantage. I think right now the problem is just that Super just cannot catch his berry. He's going for these constant jumps, which makes his movement predictable. It's in an arc, and now he's getting launched. Ooh, look at that launch angle. He's being thrown up at least a couple of feet, at least 5, maybe at least 3 inches. Still doesn't matter because he's still getting launched 1 second after another. Citrus kind of at an angle. I think he's got this advantage right now. The problem is that Super is just so slippery, so hard to catch, but the tracking of Citrus is good enough to keep it going. Ian is now on top of the food timer. We've got 30 more seconds before these contestants have to stop eating and have to go at it alone. Now, they're still going for it straight up. It's these 1v1 brawls. They're trading back and forth, and these are these kind of runs that Citrus gets known for, where he gets 1, 2, 3 hits in that Super can't match, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. We've got 10 seconds before these contestants have to eat, but I don't even know if it'll get that long because Citrus just wants to kill. Oh, look at that. Citrus got food in just before the last seconds, but look at that. Super didn't. So the health advantage is so far ahead in Citrus's favor. Super has to make up a lot here in terms of ground. He's got to get these crit hits in, and we're straight even right now. Look at the turning. Both these contestants so confused, both because of lag and because of the movement. The jukes, this is getting intense, but Super is in trouble, and he'll go down. Citrus Tea taking the W straight from the hands of Super, ripping up Super's chances of winning the BCMMA once again, first in 2v2s, now in 1v1s, and as we see here, once again, Citrus Tea predictably advancing to the finals. All right, well, after that match, I don't even know what to say. Kermit versus Squatters. Who's up for it? Hopefully everyone, because that's what we've got next and on the cards. Oh God, what is this? So, Kermit getting himself ready. And this is the thought. The guy that has beaten Citrus, or Citrus's old teammate. Either way, there's going to be some drama going into these finals, and the start gate is open, but Sprite hasn't come out yet. Now he's come out of his hidey hole. He's ready to attack. He picked his timing, but maybe it wasn't the best time to come out because Citrus now getting and taking some shots. He's maybe having some internet problems. That seems to be an issue thus far, but he still made it thus far off of his skill alone, and he just got some free food in. Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. So now Kermit is in some trouble, but it doesn't seem to be a lot. We're still in the early stages of these match, and look at that. The bamboo has come back. He's ready to smack Kermit with it. You know what? You're a frog, and I will send you back to the coconut tree. As Kermit taking a crit, couple of hits, but now he's fighting his way, getting some space back, trying to make sure that he's not always up against the wall. Give him some maneuverability so that he can hop around this soda man. So now lag, taking some decent time away from both of these competitors. Let's Kermit get a stake. And now Kermit's on the offensive. He's going for some kills. He's making a couple of dents in the can. But it seems like the integrity has held strong. They're both going to eat. And I think Kermit came out the winner of that. Like, I mean, the problem is that Sprite now, he gave him some time. That would have been his opening, but now look at this. Kermit, the crit 1-2 in a row will finish off Sprite, and Sprite Tropical has officially been recycled. Man. You know what? All I can say is, Kermit, give him his 10 cents, but only if he's in California, Maryland, or Maine. Because the recycling program is real strong there. So, at the very least, Kermit, ready for the finals. But we're not, because we've got a halftime show. No, I am not singing again, info. That is a hard no.
All right. Welcome to the BCMMA halftime show, where any lucky person can win 3,000 Karunas. I repeat, 3,000 Karunas. Now, who wants to be a participant in this halftime show?
Oh man, everyone wants to win the money.
All right. You know what? Tree, you decide. Who should I pick?
Me. Clearly.
All right, I'll pick you.
Sweet. All right, we're
Alright.
good. All right, rigged. That's what was on the script. Actually, no. To be fair, I'm gonna give it. Hey, Katie, are you in here? Katie
It's
Cole.
Katie Cole.
Katie Cole, are you in there? No, okay, you're not there. All right, who do we go for next? I am looking at Trey. Yeah, but actually, no, not Trey. No. Who's up there? That's Ian. We can't pick him.
Rip Trey.
Yeah, rest in pieces, Trey.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna give it to Super. Look, come down here, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Super. Here's the plan. All right. First off, you gotta remove your armor, and you gotta have a clear hotbar. All right. Now, this special event was helped by an unknown staff member from the server. So I'm gonna have to drop you some armor, and you have to have 5 seconds to pick it up and wear it, or else it'll completely disappear. I have a command to enable it, and you have to have that 5 seconds to use that armor, or else it'll disappear. Yeah. So make sure, yeah, just take that over the big purple thing. Yes, alright. Alright. You're gonna win 3,000 by this, by the way. 3,000 Krunos. Are you ready?
If you can put the armor on. All right. Here's this question.
Ready? I'm gonna enable the command right now.
All right, Super's got to be quick. He's got to be
3,
fast. The command has been
2,
enabled.
1,
the countdown
go.
started, and the stuff has been thrown.
Go,
Can
go,
he
go,
put it
go,
on?
go.
He's got 1. He's got 2. Has he gotten it? Yes,
And
he
he's got
has.
Curse of Binding. Yay!
Nice.
And
Oh, he's got Curse of Binding gear. Big F.
he did, however, get 3,000 Krunos, but it is Curse of Binding Diamond gear. But
So he can't take it
congratulations.
off. Did he just get trolled? Did he just get mega trolled?
Yeah, but he did get 3,000 Krunos, I will say.
He got 3,000 Krunas in exchange for never being able to use an Elytra again. Wow. Hoo. That's a big yikes. I would never take it. Ever. Yeah. Yeah, no, that one's rough. That one's real rough. Imagine being a new player, coming on, you're like, I'm saving up for an Elytra. And then this meme, this absolutely evil madman that is TPZ comes in and takes your ability to do anything. You just get memed on. Whew, that'd be rough. Oh, I got lucky. Dude, I especially got lucky. You think about it. I've got a Thorns 5 chest plate. I've got freaking wings and a unicorn horn that I have on my head. I would be so freaking sad. I would have reported TPZ right then and there. Deleted and yeeted absolutely the entire server. Oh man, that would have been bad. And you gotta feel for Super King, because he is no longer eligible to perform in any BCMMA event ever because he can't take his armor off. Well,
let's get the finals ready. Tree, feel free to take it from here.
Oh, take it. Oh, I'm not just taking it. I'm grabbing it by both hands. And that's what everyone's going to need to get ready for this match. Actually, I take that back. I take that completely back, because you may need both hands to really grip and comprehend and hold just how massive of a fight this will be. But the good thing is, hey, for me, I had a seat. My seat was broken, right? And I realized I couldn't watch television on my seat anymore, because every time I tried to get on the seat, I just fell off. Well, here's the good news. Here's the very good news. The good news is that I started watching BCMMA, and even though I had lost the back half of my seat, since we've got these fights, since we've got these events, I don't need the back seat of my chair. I only need the edge. So, I hope everyone here will only need the edge of their seat for this fight. We've got an absolute banger here. Citrus Tea versus Kermit 42. Kermit, well involved with the military. He knows how to fight. He knows the tactics. He knows the skills. He's got everything. All right, screw your cursor binding helmet. I don't need it. Go away. There you go. Get yeeted. All right, both fighters are ready. We've got the final countdown. This is going to be a fight for the ages. It's a frog versus the quarantined man, the champion. He doesn't want to be touched by all these peasants because he knows how well his fighting capabilities are. And already we've got a good fight here in the middle. Both players going at it absolutely aggressively. Kermit opting for a lot more jumping, which has resulted in a few more crits, but both of these players taking a minute, get some food. They took some shots in the gut, but it didn't make them cough up anything. So they will have relatively equal health bars. But in the meantime, Citrus taking full advantage of Kermit's eating habits. So now that's not quite a fly. That's a steak, a little bit more processing. So Kermit, I think, has the damage lead thus far. And this should be advantageous for him because he's just knocking Citrus around. The lag will really help Citrus put food in the face of Kermit. And so he's still up with food because in the meantime, Citrus got something down himself. They're going at it towards the backside of the map, and they're trading 1 for 1. Once again, the little famous Citrus feigns, but he's taking so much damage for it. It might work against these lower level players, but Kermit is ready for everything. He's taking full advantage right now. And they're just pure eating. Kermit coming at Citrus with pure bloodlust. The frog absolutely leaping into action. And now whole lag is so bad sometimes. And that's might be what turns it for Citrus because it let him get out of the corner. It let him get in some damage. But no, Kermit says, I refuse. I refuse to lose. Not like this. But now he's trapped in the corner. He could be in trouble. He's fighting out of it. He's just forcing Citrus against this wall. He's not letting him leave Citrus. How can you get away from this? I don't know, but he's just going to turn Kermit back into that exact same wall. Run away. Try to get some food down. Now he's going back for these exchanges towards the middle of the map. Gives everyone some space and lets him go for these all-out brawls. Now, the food eat is going to go away in at least 1 minute, and we might have the fight go all that way. Maybe not, because Kermit has just gotten so many consistent hits. He's giving his opponent some time because he got some food in. Oh, look at that. Kermit already ahead in damage, and now he's got some good eats. Oh, look at that. Again, Citrus has this problem because he's being chased. He did get food, so he should be relatively good. But now he's turned. Oh, that's a good fake. Turns Kermit on his head. He wasn't ready for that. It's 2 free shots, but now Citrus just deciding to run. I don't get it because he can't run forever. You cannot run from the hippity-hoppity frog. Hippity-hoppity, here comes my property of 15,000 Coronas and an absolute win. He will take the emerald. He will take it all, and the king himself has been dethroned. It's been forever since we've seen someone else win, but no, it's going to be Kermit 42 that will take it all and everything. He's got it. He's got the emeralds. He's got the cash. He's got the win. So GG's to Citrus. His reign has been long. It was seemingly eternal, but eternity has ended, and it was ended now by this man, by this frog, Kermit 42. All right. The emerald is being presented to Kermit. Oh, look at this scrub trying to steal the emerald. The BCMMA Championship emerald has been decided. Kermit celebrating his victory on stage. Now, Kermit, tell me. You won 15,000 Karunas. You won the trophy. You beat Citrus. What are you going to do next? He's waiting for a response. What's he got? Win next time in English well. All right, that's a very good answer. Congratulations to Kermit42. Thank you all very much for coming out to BCMMA tonight. I think that will be the end of our main broadcast, but do stay around if you are live, if you are in the stage, because we will be having a free-for-all going around, and we are all waiting for that. My name is Tree60 No Scope. I'd like to thank the BCMMA staff of Ian Head One, or, well, Baby No Honey, worst name ever in all of sports. Thank you to TPZ, aka Trevi, second worst name in all of sports, and thank you very much to Windows_Dogs. My name is Tree60 No Scope, and thank you very much.